Alright, so we're inside the cab here. This is our Trimble screen that runs the RTK system for the bucket for leveling. So you fire it up, it comes like this. You get a little OK screen that says your RTK is up and running and you've got satellite connection. You simply just hit your tractor. That'll bring you to the display, gives you a little bit of information about the display, English, like what units you're running, the keyboard, all that. And the new vehicle, you don't have to worry about that. We have our implement set up, so we have it set up, saved actually as JD, or for our John Deere tractor, which we're in. 16-foot drag, which is this single mass drag bucket we have attached out here. So then our swath is all set up, everything 16-foot run. Just hit OK to get to it. It loads the data. So right here is where you can set it up for client and everything like that. So you have our client, Jasumo, which is our ranch. Then you can go to the farm. We have it set up for Fouch, which is the piece we're running, and then the individual checks. So this is our F4 check or field, and then check 3 of that field, so at the bottom end. And then we can create the event, which is our leveling event. It shows you your implement, everything, and then you just hit OK to get that going. Then once you get in here, you can see you got a nice little screen here. It doesn't really show you the field boundary because we don't have that mapped. But as you can see right here, it's trying to constantly adjust right now and raise the bucket to get it onto grade because we've kind of already set it up in the design. So you click the design button, and here you can get your primary slope and your primary heading, which we really want to set to 0 and 360, so it's just always going north. And then you can always check how you're doing on this top little screen up here, as the blue line will show you which way your water is flowing. So north, so we always want our water going to east because that's where the low side is. And then we have our cross slope, which is our slope heading from east or west to east. We have that set up at 0.008%. I'll show you the math on that in another quick little video. And then once you have that all input, you do all these pre-calculations, then you simply put everything into here. So we have that all set up, you just hit OK. Then it creates your little map, cut map, all that. You can see it running through, it creates everything, then you're ready to go. Then once you get there, you have to create a benchmark. So you basically just set the bucket in the back onto the ground, hit create benchmark, which we've already done, so I don't want to erase all my data that I've already set up. It'll create a benchmark. It marks from the GPS little unit on the top of the mast right there. It marks the benchmark height, so it gives you a set mark height. Usually do it on the high side, which we've already done. And then from there, you basically are ready to go. And then, so once you get ready to go, in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a little auto button, which engages the auto takeover of your hydraulics, which runs our bucket for our wheels to raise and lower them in the back. So we have your benchmark set. Up here, you have your fine and coarse adjustment. So coarse, it moves you up in sets of hundredths. So if you hit up, you go up 100th, down 1 100th. It's simple. Then coarse is 1/1000th. So that's for finer adjustments. I already have it set up to basically carry enough dirt from the top half, which is the high side, down to the low half, and almost run out, but not completely run out. And then I make a corner on the bottom half and go all the way back up and just drag out and float out the field basically. And by the end, I should almost run out of dirt, where I have basically a quarter of a bucket, almost nothing. And then, so we're ready to go. I have it set to auto, so the GPS, or this Trimble system, will be running my hydraulics. I don't have to worry about it. So you basically just put it in here, put it in the big hole, rev up a little bit because I have some dirt left over, and then just kind of go. And then we don't have auto steer in this tractor, but you basically just pick a straight line, drive across at a slight angle because this field's disc. That's why we're kind of bouncing around right now. But as you can see, you can just monitor your little setup right here. So this green line means you're on grade. Red means you need to go up or down. The bigger the arrow, the more it has to go up and down, but it's automatically doing that. And then as you can see, I ran out of dirt a little early, so I'll go down to grade just a skosh. But you should just have enough dirt to carry it across the field, and kind of just watch that until you get your number pretty well set up. And once your number's set up, you don't have to do anything. You just gotta monitor it, make sure you don't run out of dirt as you're dragging across the field. And then you just do that for every field you have set up across your farm. Once you're done, you just close it out and you're ready to go.